Turkey Finale, Central Georgia, William Hovey Smith, 2025. This is Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman, and this is the last day of Georgia's turkey season. And we have been hunting this blind all day yesterday, and we are going to pick up and move and hunt in the pines today. It's now about 1 o'clock. And we've been here since about 10 o'clock. And we have called and had no reaction in this location. Although yesterday we did have a hen come in at 3 o'clock and stay, well, the rest of the day, quite frankly. She stayed until 7 o'clock, moving around and feeding. So we're going to pull out and we're going to relocate, and try our luck elsewhere. So I'm going to pick up and move, and we're going to relocate back in the pine trees, where I think the turkeys have been moving a little better, and see if we can finish out there and have a better chance. Well, we have sat in the pines and listened and called, and this is an area where we have killed turkeys before, but none showed today and none responded very much. Well, none responded at all, as a matter of fact. So this was pretty much a blank for the last day of turkey season. Rifle got a reasonable trial. We're going to go home and unload it. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but I'll do it shortly. And we'll give it one final test, and then we'll call that quits. Glad to have had you along. Hope you've learned something. Hope I've taught you something. We have filled out our card. We went 17 times. We spent 57 and a half hours in the woods. We saw 5 tom turkeys. We saw 2 hens. We heard 7 gobblers. And we killed 0. None. And how and why was this so? I hunted with 2 guns this year. One, I started with a Sauer Sohn drilling, 16 gauge, and with a nice load. We targeted in at the first of the season. And early on, we actually shot at a tom, and the charge hit a branch before it reached him, and not a shot touched that bird. Road Warrior, it came to be known. And I pursued Road Warrior all through the season, more or less. I hunted that same spot several times. I saw him actually again, a second time. But he was too far to risk a shot. So then I changed rifles. I went and got a Senica rifle, which is a 36 caliber Thompson center muzzleloader. Legal in Georgia, and useful because you can also take hog with it. And we hunted with that rifle for the last weeks of the season. But unfortunately, saw no legal game to shoot with it, with the exception of a rattlesnake. Killed right here at the house. Right over there. Yeah. Dogs had treed the snake. So to speak. And we had the rifle loaded, and so we unloaded it on the snake. And the snake was very tasty, by the way. It was a good big canebrake rattler. I don't usually shoot them, but I do when they're right here around the house, and the dogs are worrying them with them. I've lost dogs to snake bites before. About half survived without treatment. The other half did not. But So we had Henri here. He performed well. And one interesting episode with Henri was we were set up on the very nearly the last day, and a hen came in. And she was in that food plot all afternoon. I described that in the penultimate turkey hunting episode. And she approached within 10 yards of this Tom, this decoy. And he didn't move, and he didn't say nothing, and he didn't do anything. Well, she would come no closer. But she looked at him good. But then she went back and decided, well, if he's going to be that way, I'll just continue feeding. And she stayed in that plot, and she fed until dark. Well, that was Henri. Now Helga here, my hard-bodied decoy, did good work. She actually attracted road warrior. And he came up and he approached her and he looked at her, and then he wandered off further up in the woods. Well, this served two good purposes. One, it attracted turkey. And two, I actually used it as a walking stick. Not yet. Get me in and out of the woods safe. And this we did several times. Now I'm fortunate to have some 400 acres to hunt between the property that I owned and that that belonged to my late sister. So we hunted this area, and we didn't move off the farm. I had no need to. I had plenty of turkeys here. At one time, I counted 21 toms. Not during turkey season, by the way, when they were still gathered up in a flock. So, ample turkeys, with plenty of time, but shot no turkey. Okay, well, it happens that way. So now what do we do? Well, we've got everything to put away and clean up and store until next turkey season. I'm repairing my equipment, making sure everything is dry and safe and stowed away properly. And, well, frankly, getting ready for deer season. So we're getting started on that already. Using AI to make your own job anytime, anywhere, at any age will very shortly be available from Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, and other sources worldwide. Please purchase this book and give me a review. Thank you very much. The last day of the season was yesterday, on the 15th of the month. And we need to discharge our gun. And the last time we shot, the bullet struck here, off to the right of the bull, and I cleaned and reloaded the gun. Now, I was thinking at the time that if I aimed about here, it should hit about dead center. Well, we're going to do that exercise right now and see if, in fact, it does. And then we'll start putting everything away. We have it loaded. And the rifle is a .36 caliber Senica, and I modified it. I've altered the hammer, I've altered the barrel, I've changed the rear sight a little bit, and we'll see if we can get that target down there. Our simulated turkey. Misfire. Not good. Shot or what? Now try to correct this condition of not firing on the first shot by altering the interior of the hammer nose to allow more room. And apparently I haven't gotten it quite wide enough. It's still rubbing on the cap a little bit as it falls and losing velocity and not firing the first time. Target was hit at a high right. That's not good. More work need to be done. 5 subsequent caps fired without any problems at all. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be safe, be ethical. Goodbye, and God bless.